Hello, everybody. It is Press Buttons. Welcome to another episode for the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. And so glad y'all can be with me today. Today is, yesterday, I should say yesterday, was kind of an anniversary, I guess, what you could say. So yesterday was actually the anniversary for the Tech Podcast Buttons. I couldn't do a podcast yesterday because I was so busy yesterday with some friends, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But on May 18th, that was the day when, May 18th, 2024, that is when the Tech Podcast started it all. And I'm just very, very thankful for the community that we have built over the 2 years, not just on the Tech Podcast, but also we have built a great community on social media like Snapchat, YouTube, X, Facebook, Twitter, or not Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Just the community that we built over the time. I just really, really appreciate everybody for supporting me and, just all the things. I'm just very, very happy. Y'all just don't know how much I enjoy doing these tech podcasts and all these social media posts and everything. I'm just incredibly happy for everything, and I just really, really appreciate all of y'all. We're just gonna kind of take it back a little bit. We are going to play some of my podcasts. This is the very first episode, so this is 2 years. This is 2 years of the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons, and I'm telling y'all, it is crazy how much I have changed over the years, and we are just gonna kind of do a little bit of a flashback here. So this shows May 7th. That's what it shows on Apple Music, but when I looked on Spotify, it showed May 18th. No, it is May 17th. Okay, so sorry, it is 2 days ago. Okay. Well, I better change that in my calendar. I guess maybe I just looked at it wrong. Let me go and edit that real quick. May 17th. There we go. Save for all future events. Okay. So we just changed that. So perfect. Okay. But we're going to go and take a look at a flashback from the Tech Podcast. And I just am just so surprised about, how much I changed. I haven't looked at this in a long time, but we are going to take a look at it. I'm going to turn my phone all the way up to the max volume so we all can hear it. And I'm going to take the sleeve off of my microphone, so it's going to sound a little bit boomy. But wait, we're going to go on ahead and listen to this. All right, this is going to be crazy, y'all. All right, here we go.
You're listening to the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. You're listening to the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons.
What is up, my tech nerds? It is Press Buttons. Welcome to the very first episode of the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. I am so happy that y'all could join me today. I've been waiting for this for a little bit now, but we are finally here. This is my third podcast that I own. So this is a great and beautiful time. It's almost summer, everybody. Hope all y'all are hyped up. So let's go and go over what I'll be doing. This is gonna be a short podcast. This is gonna be about what's going on, what's gonna happen in this podcast and all that.
So you heard that, and now I sound like a freaking adult. I think that's just absolutely crazy. Wow. It's crazy how much you grow over time. And my YouTube channel came out November 6th of 2024. I'm gonna have to look at all this. So actually, I'm probably gonna go and put all these on my calendar. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put these all on my calendar so I can remember for my YouTube and my Instagram. And all right, so it's gonna be November. And here, I'll just go and just take a picture of it to make it 10 times easier. But y'all just don't know, or y'all maybe do. I just love tech, y'all. I've been into it. You believe it or not, I've been into tech for probably as long as I can remember. We're talking, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess maybe around 10 years ago that I've been into tech, and maybe even more than that. Yeah, all right, so now my Instagram was March 2nd. That already passed, but it is what it is. I know my Facebook is the newest one, but just the fact that, wow, oh no, that was the wrong post. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, I got 77 likes I got 10 followers. One of them's me, one of them's my mom, one of them's my grandfather, but the rest of them are just other people. And my dream, I talk about this too, my dream is to become the next Marques Brownlee. Not to like take over him, but to become like him. Because I think he's a huge inspiration to me. I think he's just an amazing guy. But yeah, I just really, I know I just keep saying the same thing over and over and over, but I just really appreciate y'all. I'm just so happy. And really this of course did start out with this podcast, and then I did YouTube, and then I did all the Instagram, all the social media, everything. And I just love how far that we've become. Now we have 155 followers on YouTube, or subscribers on YouTube. Now the podcast is a little bit smaller, but that's okay, because there is still time to reach up higher ground, to be able to have a bigger fan base, to be able to reach more people, to learn about tech. And one goal that I have is I would love to make sure that everybody is up to date for tech, and then they can just be aware of all the stuff that's going on. Because AI, like at first when my dad started talking to me about AI, I was like, what in the world is this? I have no idea what it is, and everything in that matter. And of course now AI is becoming so big, and I just can't really say much, but I'm just incredibly proud of this podcast. And I just really appreciate the fan base that we're trying to build like Legos. And just some favorite memories on this podcast, just talking to y'all, talking about tech. I could sit down all day and talk about tech. Like I said, all day, I'll talk about tech to anyone all day long. And I can share my own opinions. That's where I have a lot of knowledge, is tech. I don't treat tech like a god, but I know it to a certain extent that I know, because here's the thing, you know about something, right? You want to talk about it. And that's one thing, a good thing about a podcast. I love talking to y'all about tech and like all the latest news, like our tech weeklies every week, or at least try to do every week as much as possible. But I just love like the YouTube videos that I do. I love doing those reviews. I just love doing reviews on YouTube, talking to everybody about this product, like AirPods. And I just love it. I love talking to y'all about it. And yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I know this podcast doesn't really sound that good to y'all, but I love y'all very much. And I truly, from deep down my heart, really appreciate the fan base that we as a community are trying to build. And I say that deep down in my heart. I truly appreciate y'all. And yeah, just one thing I have to say to y'all. If you have a career or anything like that you would love to pursue, all you have to do, pursue it. If you fail, stand up, go again. And if it does take to keep following, that's what it takes. And at one point, you'll explode like a bomb, and then you'll pursue whatever you're trying to pursue. Like me, I'm trying to reach to everyone as much as I can. Tech. So like I'm the bomb explodes, everybody's now exposed to my content. And that's kind of a visual example how you can think about it. The more you whatever you believe, you can achieve. And I just truly think you should just never give up. Yes, my podcast is very small, 9 followers to me, in fact. It has been going on for 2 years. Am I stopping? Frick no. I ain't stopping. I want to keep going. I want to keep aiming towards the goal. Is my YouTube big? For me, it is. 155 followers or subscribers. I think that's great, but not compared to Marques Brownlee, who has over 20 million followers. And am I going to stop? No. I want to keep pushing, keep going until the point where I'm exposed to everyone for who I am, what my podcast is, what my content is, and everything. So one thing I just want to say to y'all is believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you will become successful. And I say that deep down in my heart. So I just want to thank everybody for listening. I truly appreciate all y'all. And I just cannot wait to keep doing this stuff. I just love talking about tech with y'all. So thank y'all, everybody. And I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.